Hey, this is Tyler.
This is Carter.
You got some booze you want us to try?
We're gonna try some booze.
Y'all ready for some shit?
In your face!
Booze trials!
Honk honk.
Well, it is what it is. You know what I mean, Vern?
What's that?
Um,
As I talk off camera.
if it isn't beaver and butthole.
I gotta walk around my couch to get to all this unless I can walk in front of the camera. So,
Well, I mean, it's not much different than having had to walk around the table before.
I don't know where this is from. But we have another out-of-state beer. This is from the Grand Teton Brewery, or Teton.
Teton, yeah.
I like to say Teton. It's the Pursuit of Hoppiness Imperial Red Ale. I'm already kind of like, it's
He hates reds, but
I do. It's 8.5% alcohol, and it's from Idaho, of all places.
I don't know if I've ever had a beer from Idaho.
Well, we're about to change that. And it doesn't really give any fun stories.
By the way, I haven't even tried this yet, but again, thank you, Andy, for providing us with this for our show.
From the
Pretty damn
Grand
wonderful.
Chittens to our mouth.
Oh, another thing too. This is another interesting thing. Like, we didn't get the IBU content on the last beer,
Yeah.
but the first one, that winter stout, it was 18. This one's 100. So, yeah, that means it's going to be really bitter.
Oh,
Which is
boy.
cool. Also, I noticed on this one, not very many beers do this, but this one actually says like the date it was bottled, and it was just bottled in September. So, this is actually relatively fresh still. So, I'm looking forward to this. Fresh. It's going to be hoppy as shit already. I can tell.
Ooh.
Yes, it's a red, Carter.
Yeah.
Read that right.
That is really, well, not really red. It's like a amber color, but man, it smells good. It smells very hoppy.
I think Imperial Reds are actually really good, like, especially for the hoppy lover, because, like, I understand you're, like, what's that word I'm looking for? Aversion to red ales, but red IPA is really aren't the same as red ales, though.
Right.
You know? So.
I just saw the red ale.
Oh,
I'm like,
man,
it smells
yeah.
good.
No, you want, yeah. What it's
It
funny,
says-
I mentioned this before the show, but I thought this would be a good idea, and I'm glad I did it this way, because that last beer we just did really wasn't very hoppy. And since we're pursuing hoppiness, so anyway, in the pursuit of
Fresh
hoppiness,
Prince.
let's do it. I'm just curious how many people are gonna get that. No need to explain it. Just whoever gets it, and if you don't, ask your buddy.
Ask a buddy. That's how you find out.
It really is.
So,
I like this.
I dig it.
Surprisingly smooth for something with such a high bitterness.
This
content.
is a new one. It has an OG of 18.5 degrees P, which
I think that. Do you know what that means?
OG.
Oh.
I don't know.
I think that shit right there.
It's OG, motherfucker.
Oh man, I gotta look at that now. But I think that has something. It either has something to do with the temperature that the hops were grown,
Oh,
which since it's Idaho, it could be possible. But it was bottled in September, so I'm thinking maybe not.
yeah, but that's not like 18.5 degrees P isn't a temperature.
Well, yeah, like maybe. Well, I don't know. Like maybe it's not a longitude latitude thing. It might have something to do with the bottle conditioning part. It might have something to do with the temperature of the bottle conditioning, though.
Or
Like something. I don't know. That's interesting.
That's the degrees of the pursuit of the hoppiness.
Mm.
I mean, that's what the P stands for, pursuit.
But I do have to say though that damn dude, you know you learn something new every day, and as long as we've drank beer and as long as we've been connoisseurs of things, we still see things now that we like. Whoa, I didn't know that existed. What's that? So now like I gotta go Google this later and be like, well,
Or I could just shut up and drink the beer and enjoy it. And then life would be so much simpler.
oh yeah, yeah. Again, save it for Wikipedia.
Easy there, Bill Nye.
Oh, I guess you're the science guy now.
References.
Thank you, other shows, for giving us stuff. Man, this is actually really good and really smooth. This kind of has a reminiscence, smell and taste wise, to Great Divide's Hercules Double IPA, but like smoother.
Yeah.
Like this is incredible. Actually, this is really good. Like this, this is my favorite so far. Actually, out of all the beers we just drank tonight, like, and I even like coffee stouts, but this, like, really, wow, that stands out to me, man. Like, I'm gonna ask Andy if he has some more of those. He wants to maybe give me next time I go in, just for the hell of it. That's freaking awesome.
Anyway, so I give this an OG rating of 85 out of 95 because fuck it.
I don't even know how to like rate this on a proper scale.
I just
other than
made
to
it
say-
up off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
think this is a really good beer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, if I was gonna do like a 4-star rating or whatever, which I hate doing ratings because, you know, let's face it, like, I may try another one of these and it'll taste like dog garbage or something. You know, it's like-
Garbage.
or trash juice or something. Trash juice, that's a better way to
Or
put it.
shit.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like, I may try another one of these and it'll taste like trash juice, but for now, this is really good. And if I was to rate this specific bottle of this specific product, I would probably give it like a 4.7, or not 3.75 out of 4. And the 0.25 is really to kind of like just give that marginal error that there could be potentially something that's actually perfect.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good. Like, wow, like, I'm just, I'm
Yeah,
loving
if you
this.
like IPA
Mm.
style beers, this is the way to do it. Even though it's
Yeah, like,
Imperial
it's still,
Red.
yeah, it's still not a beginner. Yeah, it's not a beginner by any means, but it is smooth though. It's really smooth.
Yeah.
Like, damn, it's smooth. Like, oh man, because some of these beers, whenever they get really high in the IBU content like that, it makes me like, I want to drink a couple of these. But I can seriously see myself like downing a 6-pack of this, man. Like, that's how smooth this is. Like, and that's pretty rare for me to say about an IPA in general. And this is like one of those bottles too. I love the bottle, man. The bottle has a cool looking, like, these little hops growing in the design and pursue the hoppiness. I'm gonna keep this bottle. Like,
I was gonna
this is an
say
awesome bottle.
the opposite. I thought the label was like the least interesting thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, the
Because
label.
it's so
The label's not like the beer is definitely more interesting in
It's a
itself than
picture-
the label.
it's
but
a picture of a glass of beer surrounded by hops. It doesn't have pirate ships. It doesn't have like a cat in an astronaut outfit or whatever the fuck. and so, anyways,
yeah, dude. But,
I would if I saw this beer just kind of sitting around, I'd be like, it probably tastes like shit
Probably
because
would if it
because it's such a like
it really-
uninteresting label to me.
Yeah, but as we just learned from the last beer, you know, the label does not say everything, man.
It's true.
Because that last
That's
label
true,
was
but
very
I
misleading.
think that's
Whereas this one, if anything, this one was misleading in the opposite direction. Where it's just like, oh, we're gonna try to be hoppy, and it's like, you know, whatever, and then you're like, holy shit, they pulled it off. You know what I mean? Like, as opposed to the last one where it's like, this is really super hoppy. No, it's not.
pirate ship to the stars. This one's just like, sup, here's pictures from the stuff that's in your beer.
We got some hops. We're trying to pursue hoppiness.
Do you
It's
like references to movies? We got you covered.
fucking hey, dude. I like it. I seriously like this beer a lot. Like, this is a good beer. This is a real damn good beer.
So yeah,
This beer definitely gets my thumbs up. Both of them.
I got it too.
I don't know if I can make that look cool, but
You better not drop that.
oh shit! Love this guy.
I'll fucking hurt him. This is my floor.
Oops.
You could be a bumblefuck in your place, but here you gotta step your game up, son.
I believe you're the one that spilled beer last at my place. My face.
I'm just saying.
Again, there you go.
I cleaned it up.
Yeah.
So-
Clean it up.
Anyway,
And I guess in all fairness, you'd be cleaning up if you did it at your place too, now wouldn't
this
you?
is true. That's how it works. I think we're done.